Good grief, part 5. Okay, so now I guess I will talk a little bit about, because this is funny too, because I have a totally different perspective from here too, so I'll talk a bit about Willow and Tara. I don't like Tara. I like her now. I really like rewatching season 6, I really like her now. But when I was a teenager, when I was a kid or whatever, when I was watching it for the first time, I didn't like Tara. I thought she was boring. I thought she was annoying. I'm like, oh God, that she's so insecure and everything. And it's like, oh, it's so cute because she's insecure and Willow's insecure. It was annoying to me. I'm like, why can't you put her with someone? For Willow, I like Kennedy. Like, I like Kennedy a lot more for Willow than I like Tara. And I still feel that way, but I haven't watched season 7 yet. I guess I'll rewatch season 7 yet. I guess I'll rewatch it. But I know that I much preferred Willow with Kennedy. Willow with Kennedy and Willow with Oz is who I preferred than Tara. But rewatching season 6, I like Tara a lot more. And it made me realize when I'm watching season 6, again, like I said, Tara and Buffy were the only reasonable, useful, valuable people in that entire season. And like, not counting the guest stars. And I honestly, truly believe that Willow was fucking horrific to Tara. Horrific. And in the beginning, and like when I first watched it, I didn't understand. Like, oh, I thought, oh, Tara's being so, difficult. She's being kind of like an asshole and being kind of uppity. And oh, don't you do magic on me? And no, how could you after what Glory did to me? I remember being so upset because I'm like, Willow took the best care of you in the world. She really did. Willow took such good care of her in season 5. And I don't know if there ever was a moment that they acknowledged that, and they should have acknowledged that, and Tara should have acknowledged that, and that should have been fused into season 6. How well Willow just, like, people say ride or die, people say love you forever, but Willow really stood by that. And she's screaming at her and hitting her and doing all this stuff, and Willow never knew how long she was going to be like that. She was committed to her, and they're not married, so it's not like she could have walked away if she wanted to, but she is stuck by her. And I just thought Willow was so incredible for that. And I guess coming from 5 right into 6, instead of watching 6 as a standalone, I was really upset with Tara for her giving up on Willow so easily after Willow was so supportive of her during that whole thing. But like when watching 6 as a standalone and seeing like how when Tara says to her, it's like Tara has these conversations with her. She's like, you're using too much magic and I want to da-da-da. And then instead of like listening to her, she's like, oh yeah. And then she fucking pulls 2 mind tricks on her. She tricks her so she can't remember that they had a fight, and then she tricks her again when she realizes that she like put a spell on her. And it's just like, that's like, how can you? She's not a puppet. She's not a puppet. She's her partner. She's her partner. She's her person. You don't do that to your person. And Willow was so fucking out of control, and she wouldn't listen to anybody. She didn't give a shit. She was being this arrogant little asshole. It's easy to see how quickly she could have gone to Dark Willow from there. And I'm watching it going, wow, Willow's really a piece of shit. She shouldn't be in a relationship. She should be in therapy trying to sort herself out and build her self-esteem. Like, honestly.